Desmond Hall, the lonely mansion high on the bluffs overlooking the sleepy village of Desmondton. It is here, within these walls, that the Desmond family has kept its secrets for centuries. And now, outside forces threaten to reveal the hidden terrors of the ancient house. For in the town, a witch gains power, while Jean-Paul Desmond reaches for a last thread of hope. The hope that resides in the lovely Helena, the living replica of his dead wife.
I'm sorry for threatening you. I want to make life happy for you. To remove every threat that overshadows Desmond Hall. But you mustn't call me Erica again. I'm not Erica, and I won't be Erica.
Helena, I am sorry. It was accidental, a mistake.
Was it? Or am I becoming like Erica?
No, darling. Not at all. I'm not in love. I love you. I'm not in love with a memory. It's you I need, and it's what you are.
I don't know what I am, Jean-Paul. Just now, I felt as though a knife went through my hand. That's a warning. Someday, a knife will plunge into my heart.
Helena, please, now, you mustn't be afraid. Nothing will harm us, nothing. We're together now, and I won't let anything hurt you. You've given me new strength.
Jean-Paul, Erica returned. She came to you as a demon, didn't she?
You've got to forget Erica.
Yes, Helena. Forget Erica. Forget me if you can. Did you hear anything, my darling?
No, nothing. What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. The wind sighing, like a lost lady. Or footsteps on the walk, approaching.
No, nothing.
I do love this house, you know. It's rustling with all sorts of secret enchantments. You made a mistake believing that the secrets must be deadly. They're not, you know. I'm going to change all that. You'll see.
You already have changed that, my darling. I've never felt so lighthearted since... I can't remember when.
Can't you? Since Erica, you meant to say. Since the real Erica. Gentle Erica, sweet, submissive Erica. Before she died. But we weren't going to speak of that, were we? Oh, look. There is someone coming up the walk with Quito.
It's Philip. Philip!
Good morning, Mr. Desmond.
Oh, we searched for you. Thank God Quito found you.
Well, actually, I met Quito coming up the drive. There was no need to search for me.
Oh, nonsense. You scared half the life out of us. We thought you got lost in the fog and gone over the cliffs.
I didn't even notice the fog.
Oh, come in. You must be exhausted.
No, not a bit.
Quito, would you fetch Raxel for me? Raxel will fix you something to eat. You must be starving.
No, I'm not hungry. I had some chocolate with me.
Well, the missing stranger returns. Not looking as if he was missing at all. You had everyone worried.
Philip, I'd like you to meet Helena Raleigh, a guest.
Good morning, Miss Raleigh.
Well, what happened?
I went for a walk.
Through the entire night? Well, your branch of the Desmond family must be hardy indeed.
We are.
You did walk the entire night?
No, I spent part of it sleeping.
Sleeping?
Yes, I found a grotto, a sort of cranny in the cliffs, and I sat for a while to look at the view. The town from there looks like a toy village at night. I guess I fell asleep.
You didn't hear us calling you?
No, but I had dreams. I dreamt I was in a dark place, locked up. And I dreamt I heard a girl calling me. I heard her clearly calling Philip.
I called Philip. But I wasn't calling you. You're not Philip Desmond, are you?
Yes, Keto, I know the master wants me, and I will go as soon as I'm finished here. Oh, a young man. He's as messy as a child. Keto. A totem. A totem, Keto, in which the Indians ensnare their spirits. No one must know that I found this, Keto, especially the young man who calls himself Philip Desmond.
Come along, Holly. Sit down. You don't know what you're saying.
I do know that he's not Philip Desmond.
No, not your Philip Desmond, not Jean-Paul's brother. I never said I was.
Holly, Philip is my cousin. He carries the same name. That's all.
He said he wasn't Philip, but I didn't believe him. I do now.
I'm glad, Holly. Now you can get to know me the way I really am.
No, I don't want to know you.
Holly.
He looks like Philip, doesn't he? Exactly like him.
Yes?
Then he's got no right to be here. Philip is here, the real Philip. He spoke to me last night. Jean-Paul, he said he wants to be the only Philip. That's what he told me.
Philip Desmond is dead.
He isn't.
How do you know that? May I ask? Well, you said you were from far away. The disappearance of Philip is a mystery. How do you know what's become of him?
He doesn't. He couldn't.
Jean-Paul, would you please take Holly to a room? I want to talk to your cousin alone.
Helena, I don't think you should be involved.
But you're involved. And therefore, so am I. And we'll have an intimate chat, won't we, Mr. Desmond?
Whatever you like.
Very well, Helena. Go along, Holly. If that's what you want.
Well, Mr. Desmond, who are you? You fooled the others, but not me.
I am Philip Desmond.
From Canada.
Yes.
And you've never been to Desmond Hall before?
Never.
Never met Jean-Paul or his brother Philip?
No.
And yet you know that Philip is dead, you said. How?
I try to keep in touch with what's going on with my cousins.
Are you a cousin?
Well, look at me. Do I look like a Desmond or a pretender? I know my ancestry. I know the history of the Desmond family. And I know who you are. Cousin Erica.
You're mad. Now I know why you've confused them all. You're stark raving.
You didn't deny what I said.
Why should I? It's too incredible. Now be a good little pretender and let me go.
Are you Erica Desmond?
Are you? No! Now let me go. You are the stranger here, and you have no right asking questions.
It's the only way I know to find answers. And I want answers. That's what I came here for.
Could there be other reasons, such as the Desmond fortune?
I don't want their fortune. They can keep it.
Very generous. Then what do you want, besides answers?
Acceptance, Miss Raleigh. Acceptance will be enough for a start.
Ridiculous, isn't it? Incredible. He thought that you were me.
You say that Philip speaks to you.
And appears to me right here, in this room.
What does he say to you?
That he loves me.
Holly.
He used to ask me to help him. I think he came to me because he was trying to reach you, and somehow I was receptive to him. But he never spoke very clearly to me. He never said where he was or whether he was dead or alive.
Now, you insist that he is alive.
Because I love him. Don't you understand? I want to be with him no matter where it is.
Yes, but what if he is dead?
How can you say that?
Holly, I'm just trying to look at the facts, and I want you to. Now, what if Philip is dead?
I don't know. He can't be. But if he is, if life is so cruel that I'll never see him alive, or touch him, or be near him, then I think I'd rather be with him in death.
The master sent for me.
He isn't here, Roxel, that's obvious.
You seem upset, mademoiselle.
How perceptive of you, Roxel. That's rather obvious, too.
Is there any way I can help?
Do you want to? Do you really want to?
Whatever will help my master, Miss Rowley.
Oh, come now. You don't place me in that category, do you? Why, you never believed that I'll help him. And you don't now.
I am not here to judge, only to follow orders.
I find that a little incredible. Let me look at you, Roxel, as I see you. Sweet, bubbling personality that you are. You are the major force on Jean-Paul's actions. And look where it's got him so far.
You do not know of what you speak.
I know of Jean-Paul's tragedy, Roxel. I've seen the mark of death on his hand.
You must never speak those words again.
But you're very thorough, too, aren't you, Roxel? Keeping his secrets, keeping him separated from the world, alone with his suffering. And you haven't stopped his suffering. You haven't tried to set him free.
You don't know what I've tried.
You've made him a prisoner.
Are you going to set him free? Will you take him out into the world and tell him to forget the curse that is upon his soul? And when he is forced to kill, and he will be forced, neither you nor I can help him. And when he does, the world will know. The police will know. What will he be then, if not a prisoner? Is that how you plan to save him? Miss Rowley, my master has been cursed for the rest of his life because he loved a woman. His love for you may end his life.
You won't mind if I borrow this, will you, Philip? That's a perfect fit. But I wouldn't pick the same clothes as you, Philip. No, they're too fancy. I need something tougher. I'm not an aristocrat, Philip. I'm a wanderer with a mission. A deadly, serious mission.
There. Now, will you rest, Holly? Promise me?
I'll try.
Good. Holly, I love my brother as much as anyone could. And I know why you feel the way that you are feeling, but you must remember that life is for the living. And this young man, this Philip Desmond that is here with us, is alive. So, please don't reject him. Okay?
See, Philip, no one understands. No one.
I understand, Holly. They'll try to keep us apart, Holly. They'll try to stop you from loving me. But before they do, you must come to me, Holly. You must join me.
Oh, Raxel, Holly is resting and is not to be disturbed.
Yes, master.
Where is Miss Raleigh?
She's in the drawing room.
Helena, what's the matter? Are you crying?
No, I'm not. It's smoke from the fire.
You are crying, darling. Why?
No reason. A little shower of tears, that's all.
Well, did Raxel do anything to upset you?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. And you're here now. And God's in his heaven and all's right with the world,
Helena.
I suppose.
Helena, did Philip do anything or say anything to hurt you?
He confused me with Erica. Strange, don't you think?
He's never known Erica. He's never even seen her.
He knows a lot more than you think, your cousin.
Indeed, I do.
Philip! I'm sorry, but for a moment you look like my brother.
Well, I am wearing his robe. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, not at all. It's just that you startled me for a moment.
Jean-Paul, if it isn't too early for a drink, I could use one.
Of course.
You were saying, Miss Raleigh, that I know too much?
No, I didn't say too much, Mr. Desmond. I said a lot.
Well, either way, you were right. I know, for instance, that somebody's been going through my things. Someone went through the knapsack I left in my room.
Oh, are the contents so secret, Mr. Desmond?
Does it really matter?
Well, every guest in Desmond Hall has the right to privacy, Philip. I'll make certain it doesn't happen again.
Well, perhaps it's too late. Perhaps your cousin's secret has been discovered. Would you join me in a glass of sherry, Mr. Desmond?
No, thank you.
A virtuous man. Well, then you have nothing to hide at all.
We all have things we want hidden.
Philip, you mentioned that you knew Erica. You knew what she looked like. How was that?
Well, I read the papers, Mr. Desmond.
Research the papers, it would seem.
Well, the Desmonds were a very famous family, especially you, Jean-Paul. And there were stories, pictures from all over the world. On a safari, on a polo pony, skiing in Switzerland, and marrying a very famous actress. And that didn't take much research, did it, Miss Raleigh?
Such extensive reading must have caused envy, Mr. Desmond?
I don't play polo, I don't ski, and I am not married.
Helena, I think you've teased Philip long enough.
I wasn't teasing.
Well, Philip, you've explored the cliffs by night. How about exploring them by day? Why not take a walk with me, and this time you may not get lost?
Well, don't worry about losing me. Is it all right, Miss Raleigh, if I take him away from you for a while?
As long as you bring him back.
I wouldn't think of doing anything else.
Alive, Mr. Desmond.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, we'll just be a little while, darling.
I'll go get my jacket.
Jean-Paul. Don't go along the cliffs.
Oh, Helena, I know the path by memory.
But not too near the edge.
Oh, would I risk my life when I have so much to live for?
Jean-Paul, I'm afraid
Oh, because I haven't got a firm footing?
of him.
Oh, Philip.
Well, you don't know who he is. You don't know what he wants here.
Philip is a relative visiting another part of the Desmond family. That's all. In the past, we had a misunderstanding. I want to forget all about that. If Desmonds used to hate other Desmonds, it's in the past. Now, Helena, please, welcome him. Learn to trust him for me.
I'll try. For you. But not too near the edge.
Holly, I know now that I must have you with me before you fall in love with another man. How can I give you the courage to join me? How can I tell you what it will mean? Sleep and dream that we're together, because when you come to me, it will be as easily as sleep.
No, Helena. That was never one of my vices.
Where are you? Erica?
Oh, you know me.
You're not subtle, you know. You're not subtle at all.
Oh, but then neither are you. You set out to get what you want very purposefully, and then you get it. I admire that, really. A woman after my own heart.
What do you want with me? What do you want?
A friend.
You're not my friend. Where are you?
I think you've known my presence, my dear. Sometimes near, sometimes far away. Sometimes in the very words you speak.
Go away.
Grateful girl. When I'm giving you a husband...
Jean-Paul isn't yours to give. He's mine.
You and I are almost one, Helena. And we shall become closer as time goes on. Until we are all but the same person.
Go away. Get out of here. Ah!